delighted that such a deliverance is taking place to attract tourism to Tara region, Madhya, and the very thought of it is very exciting. And I must appreciate that Mr. Saraf has taken such an initiative, and the Honorable Minister and the Mayor have found it convenient to be present to inspire such thought and initiatives. I have been here for close to 4 years, and I feel that if any sector which has tremendous potential for generation of employment and growth of Nepal, it is tourism.
Endowed with immense natural resources to develop its tourism sector. If you have analyzed the tourism growth pattern in the last 2 years, the little semblance of political stability has given a huge feeling to the growth in tourism. In the last year alone, the tourism arrivals, at least the foreign tourist arrival through by air route, has increased by about 25% the last 2 years, 25%. And that is tremendous in comparison to the global growth of tourism sector, about 6% or less. And mind you, the tourism plays very important role in growth of the global economy. And it is one of the promising and the highest sector for contributing these employment and economic growth across the globe, close to $7 trillion of economy and growing at a rate of 6 to 7% and employing about 400 million people across the globe. And if you compare the Nepal's current tourism trend and future potential, that's a huge gap. At present, the tourism in Nepal contribute to about 3 billion, close to $3 to $4 billion to its GDP, and employs about 1 to 2 billion of people. If you compare Nepal with Thailand, I feel that natural potential, the natural resource of Nepal is far, far greater than Thailand. In Thailand, more than the 35 to 50, about 50 million of tourists visit each year. And in comparison, the tourist arrival by air is about 1 million in Nepal. But we don't count the tourists, hundreds of thousands of tourists who come through the land route, and mostly from India. That itself is more than 1 million people, by head count across all the border checkposts on India-Nepal border. So 1 to 12 million people, given the potential of Nepal, its tourism is extremely marginal. So there is a huge growth potential. I feel that minimal work has got to be done to provide the connectivity, the road connectivity, the air connectivity, and the basic infrastructure is lacking. I will cite one example. Earlier this year, our Honorable Prime Minister visited 2 important places of tourism and religious centers like Janakpur and Muktinath. Following his visit, there has been massive inflow of tourists, and particularly from India. But if we see the physical infrastructure in Janakpur or in Muktinath is awfully deficient to cater to the arrival of tourism. And in Janakpur, you don't see thousands of tourists visit, and hardly you find any physical infrastructure there. You don't find a single restaurant where tourists would visit and have a cup of tea or coffee, have some good meal, And the hotels are very basic, couple of hotels which one can find moderate budget hotels can stay. And travel by land is again it's a torturous journey experience. But still people are coming, are from, they travel thousands of kilometers by bus from areas like Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and even from deeper southern areas. But when they come and they feel, apart from visiting temple, which is about half an hour of experience, after traveling for a couple of days and thousands of kilometers, it doesn't require a huge investment to attract, just to application of mind and give some aspiration. The investor here, the entrepreneurs here can be able to contribute a lot to develop the tourism sector if basic facilities, basic minimum support from the government agencies is provided. Unfortunately, there was instability, so for last 2 decades, 10 years of Maoist insurgents, another 10 years of constitutional resistance, which didn't provide stable political and economic environment for growth of tourism. A peaceful and stable policy regime is very much required for growth of tourism. And that's what I said earlier. The last 2 years, little semblance of the security, political stability has pushed enormously to the growth of tourism. And the Nepal has not been able to provide the required air services. There are many airports are under construction. The Kathmandu Airport, Tribhuvan Airport, International Airport is already burdened with overcapacity. There is hardly any scope for further expansion and cater to the additional demand of flight operations. This sector has to be addressed. The deficiency in air services has to be addressed immediately, because that's what the pinching, obstructing the growth of tourism. Tourism forum, the joint tourism forum. The objective is to take advantage of our common, the geographical proximity, the thousands year of historical linkages, the cultural linkages, and promote our tourism places jointly, common branding, common promotion, joint promotion. Like, we are talking of Ramayana circuit, where Janakpur plays an important role of that, Ramayana circuit. Similarly, Buddhist circuit, whereas Lumbini place is a nerve center for such, Buddhist circuit, Buddhism circuit. And these and other religious places like Badrinath or say Pashupatinath or even the adventure tourism, whatever you say, what sector. If both countries come together and jointly promote the tourism, both countries will benefit. Both the people of both, the entrepreneur of both sides will benefit, and creating employment and wealth for both our people. I have often said that Nepal is sitting between two huge, tourism, markets, global markets. In both sides of Nepal's border, a billion of populations, and no other country has such potential. No other country in the world has such tremendous potential as Nepal has.